taking away the the option of playing used games, like having everything tied to a console or tied to a specific user's account, is uh, is an option that's taken away from the consumer automatically. One, there's already like a lot of veteran gamers and just like the quote unquote hardcore gamers that won't accept it flat out. But then you have an entire group of like older people. Take anybody that's like in their 40s and up that can't even wrap their fucking head around this, no matter how it's explained. I mean, it's already confusing to try to explain to them, this model has 60 gigabytes and that one has 320, and they're like, what?
I don't
Why
want
is it?
anyone biting my console.
Yeah, like when you
I
tell
want
them
one without
stuff like
teeth
this,
marks.
it's super
No one
confusing.
scratches on it.
If you take a, like, for instance, backwards compatibility, when that went out the fucking window, everybody had a big shit fit about it. Now it's like, okay, my console has to be on the internet at all times to be able to play a one-player game that has no online at all. No reason to be online, no co-op, no multiplayer. It has to be this way. Then it's like these games have to be tied to this. So when they don't actually print those games anymore, then how do you go about getting them? And everybody's short answer and the quick fucking dim-witted answer is, well, you just go online and you download it. Okay, and you note that those publishers have to pay to have that game on there. And you know that they're not always going to look at that said game and be like, it was totally worth it because it bombed in sales. So why are they going to keep it up there if it's not selling for those one or two people that might buy it? Or what if the company goes under? Or what if they just stop fucking giving a shit altogether? There's like all this stuff to take into account of why it's bad. There's tons of reasons why we go back and start like skimming through game libraries trying to pick stuff up. That's what's happening right now. I mean, fuck, I just picked up like a stack of Nintendo 64 games. Let's take the current model that they're trying to go with, this business model, and apply it, to back then. There would be no fucking retro gaming unless you're hacking your console or somebody came up with a very elaborate emulator, tossed it onto computers, and you have a bitchin' rig that you got together to be able to run all this fucking stuff. And at the end of the day, it's still illegal. There's just like all this stuff, and it's just such a terrible idea. I fucking hate it, to be honest. Ugh.